stocks, bonds, trading. Are you an investor? Do you want to know what's happening in the Jamaican stock market? Are you an entrepreneur planning to list your company on the stock market? The Caribbean Business Exchange, CBX, is the newest Caribbean channel that focuses on the business of the region. CBX is a branch of the Jamaica Stock Exchange and was introduced to the public on Wednesday, August 24, 2022. The channel will include regular updates, market news, and programming that reflects the local business reality. Hi, I am Shakiel Rochester Shorter and welcome to Finance Matters. Today I will be speaking with Mr. Fitzroy Prendergast, Chief Technical Consultant and Station Manager at CBX, about the channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow the Ministry of Finance on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn to see all the episodes and highlights. Mr. Prendergast, thanks for joining us today and welcome to our program.
Thank you for having me.
First things first, where can we find CBX channel to watch it?
CBX is on channel 143 on Flow and channel 28 on Digicel. Currently we are in discussions with Ready TV and other providers both in Jamaica and externally in the United States and in of course the tri-state area, because we are intent on going in that area as well.
So why is having CBX channel so important for the Jamaican economy?
Well, CBX, as the name suggests, Caribbean Business Exchange, has a mandate to demystify the markets. The stock market tends to be for persons who are more rigid, more sophisticated in terms of understanding bonds and stocks and that sort of thing. We want the regular Jamaican to understand what these things mean and how it can benefit their lives. So
CBX will be breaking down terms like bonds, stock, and so forth for regular audience like myself?
Absolutely. If you watch our newscast, which is at 6 p.m. each night, we have market education, and what that does, it explains a term that may have been loaded for long and may not be understood by many people in very simple language. And that's one of the roles that we think we ought to take on as we try to educate the populace so that they can understand finance, business, and obviously get in tune with what is happening so they can be better investors.
So on that note, tell us more about the programming that is offered on the channel.
Absolutely. So for a start, we have our newscast. Our prime time slot is 6 to 7, where we have our business news, and that focuses not only on Jamaican content, and it's very important to stress that it's a Caribbean network. And what that does, currently we're in 15 territories, and so the news is Caribbean based, and it does have a local segment, a regional segment, and an international segment. And also it does have regional updates. So for instance, a Trinidad market, which trades a lot more than say Barbados, in our nightly newscast, we do have updates on the Trinidad market. Obviously we have companies in Jamaica like Massey, who is in Trinidad as well, and many others. So we actually need to provide real-time information as it relates to that. So yes, our newscast. Also, we have every morning at 9 o'clock, Let's Talk Stocks, a centerpiece of our programming, because that's what we are about. That's what the stock exchange is all about. Also, we have programming such as Inside the Boardroom, where you talk to an executive as it relates to their company, the trajectory, plans, and so on and so forth. And Behind the Front Decks, which means we go into companies and see, let's say, how things are produced. So you're using Berger paints. How does the paint that you use, how is it produced? That's important, because if you're going to invest in a company, you actually want to know how it is produced, and you can have a better understanding and feel as to whether or not you want to be involved in this company and so on. So some of the major programs are programs like that, and as we roll out other programs, we invite persons who have business ideas, great business ideas, and who want to approach us. Certainly we don't expect to own all the programs, but we understand that Jamaica needs, we're also shortly coming with a program, Sports Exchange, which will be hosted by Carol Beckford, and that's going to be a sports program with a business slant. And so there are many other programs, but certainly as we roll out, you'll see that certainly into early 2023, there will be a lot more programs. That
Any entertainment program?
Entertainment, yes. We are expecting to have a game show. You're pulling me out. A business game show shortly. That takes a lot of planning, and so we expect that will be on board very soon.
So if you're to say to someone who is not familiar with stocks, bonds, or trading or investment of any kind, what's one thing that you'd say is a reason for them to watch CBX Channel? Just one thing, just say, watch CBX because of this.
You're going to learn a lot.
Okay.
And if you learn, you're going to understand, and then you're able to make better decisions. So it is going to be fun, because learning is fun. And if you learn something new and you're able to apply that and you're able to benefit financially from that, what better way to keep doing it?
So what has been the general feedback? Since the channel has just recently been launched, what has been the general feedback?
The feedback has been tremendous. We've gotten feedback from all our stakeholders, all these financial houses in Jamaica, and they're very excited and thrilled. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of partnerships so far, and the response has been tremendous, because there was a niche that was not being supplied. Obviously, the two free-to-air television stations do a business segment, but new business requires a lot more than that. It requires in-depth, it requires, detailed analysis. And with a program, with a channel of this nature, where we're looking at details given to people in a way to demystify the markets and to help them to understand what their options are, people are really, really excited. So yes, not just in Jamaica. At the launch, we had people all the way from Oman.
I remember, yes,
right,
I remember.
Joining all over the world, and Jamaicans are everywhere, and they're very excited about this channel, because it is going to be breaking new ground, new territories, and it's going to be really enlightening the public.
So just before we go, just remind our audience where they can watch CBX Channel. Again,
your CBX, my CBX, channel 143 on Flow, channel 28 on Digital, and coming soon to Reggie TV as well.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, Mr. Prendergast, for joining us today and telling us about the CBX channel. And thank you for joining us on this episode of Finance Matters. Remember to follow us on social media at MoF Jamaica, and tune in next week as we continue to demystify the economic and fiscal policies and initiatives implemented by the government to empower Jamaicans as we chart a path to Jamaica's economic prosperity.
Outfit for the Host was sponsored by Fashion 911 Limited, located at 16 Windsor Avenue, Kingston 5. Visit fashion911.com and follow them on social media at fashion911_JA.